What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers podcast. I'm in here tonight with Mayor Socrates, Boss Man Jay, and Bishop Mac. What's going on, y'all?
What up?
We had a real eventful weekend of boxing. Ryan Garcia won his fight. Clarissa Shields won her fight. And today we got a bombshell drop that Floyd has came out of retirement, which we already knew, but we didn't know exactly what he was coming out of retirement to do. And it's looking like he's coming out of retirement to fight Manny Pacquiao for the second time. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, yes, this is a senior citizen bowl. We ain't trying to watch these two old dudes fight. But it's kind of dope just for the sense of boxing getting the spark. It's kind of got a spark back the last few years with Bud, and a lot of people getting back watching boxing. Turkey Al bringing in boxing kind of more to the forefront again, putting the fights together that people want to see. So even though these are two older guys getting back in the ring, it's kind of at a good time where boxing is getting the attention of the people again, and people are getting excited to watch boxing. But there is a caveat and there is an asterisk by this fight in the sense of Floyd Mayweather. Why is that? Because there's been a lot of talk, I'd say over the past year, almost maybe 2 years, of Floyd Mayweather actually being broke and not having any money, owing jewelers, owing people in Dubai, supposedly some big money
You
guys
remember
in Dubai.
Jake Paul said he didn't get paid all the way for that fight last time.
So we're talking that the man that has made hundreds of millions during his boxing is supposedly broke. So this is supposedly the reason why Floyd has came back, left the exhibition fights that he was doing, that he said he'll continue to do, and he's doing bank robberies. This is what Floyd would say. He's doing bank robberies when he was doing these exhibition fights. That he's just, this is just a bank robbery. This ain't, this a free bank robbery for me. He was really just like taunt the fans almost in a way that I don't really care about this. But it seems that he has to drop the exhibition and really get back to business and fight to bring people out to watch him fight because he owes money. Because of his lavish lifestyle that we know that Floyd does. He always wants you to know that he has the latest car. He has X amount of cars. He can buy whatever he wants at any designer store. He walks in there with 5-6 bodyguards. He's always over the top.
Floyd is a fucking goofy. Let's just cut the shit. This motherfucker is the dumbest person I ever seen in my life. Didn't Floyd Mayweather we just had a show like a month or two ago where Floyd Mayweather was counting money at the Knicks game in front of Jay-Z, looking like a damn fool. Like, come on, bro. I don't care how much money you make, you can't buy class. And that it shows. Floyd is so unlikable, for one. And let's keep it real. As a boxing fan, I was mad that he fought Manny Pacquiao so late. Because he some would say he ran from Manny Pacquiao for a couple years.
Yeah.
Some would say. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't fight when they all should have fought, basically. What happens in boxing a lot, because promoters don't like putting the fight together at the right time, and they like to kick the can down the road and put the fight together when they think they should put the fight together, and it usually never comes together the way that it should.
But not Mr. Money Mayweather, low on cash. When you showing your ass all the time, doing all these stunts that should be below you. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. I said this on the show when we talked about Floyd and how he. Come on, somebody. Come on now. But I talked about one time before where Floyd just could not have the humble bone or a humble spirit, and he wants to be known as the man all the time. So, I mean, I would say this is kind of karma. We just seeing it like in real time. You having to go back and slave. You were supposed to be graduating into the Floyd was supposed to be graduating into the executive role, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought, right?
Yeah.
So these guys, Bob Arum and some of these Jews behind the scenes, in which Bob Arum might not even be a Jew. I'm just saying, but it's a lot of you know what I mean when I say it's another guy. Who's the Jewish guy behind the fights? You got Bob Arum, and then you have the guy who Floyd is suing, saying that his money was going through that guy. Well, Floyd, if you knew how to read, your money wouldn't have to go through other people. If you know how to, have better financial literacy instead of just being known for being the flashy guy and showing all this damn money and not really, being the spokesperson for learning and building and trying to, you kind of became a joke along the way. I would say I stopped liking Floyd as a boxing fan. I was like, hey, at one time, Floyd was the young up and coming boxer. You remember Pretty Boy Floyd before Money Mayweather?
Yeah.
Pretty Boy Floyd was, what I'm saying, he was my guy. But somewhere along the way, Floyd whole shit changed, bro, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
He got arrogant and cocky.
And I just feel like it's karma in real time, where we got to see this man fall from grace like this after making hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, it's ridiculous, to be honest. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Days before his 49th birthday, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has announced that he will end his retirement and resume his professional boxing career after his spring 2026 boxing exhibition with Mike Tyson. First off, it's like you in a fucking circus or something, bro. You putting I mean, you make your money. You're a performer. You're in the entertainment business. But this seems like prostitution, bro. 49 years old. You need to sit your ass down somewhere, bro. You got caught in that lie. Floyd got caught in that lie about buying those 60 units in New York City. You remember that? A year or so ago, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Do anybody remember that?
Yeah.
He was lying about that shit. Like, he just became a joke. So, I don't know.
But he got to get back out there in the ring and do another show for some money. And I wonder what happens if he loses. Will anybody pay to watch another one of the Mayweather fights if he goes out there and Pacquiao beat his ass? I hope it happens. I hope Pacquiao beats snot out your ass.
Shout out Quality TV. He said Floyd did have a gambling addiction. So maybe that contributes to, what's going on, but it's beneath somebody who's so great at what he does. You know what I'm saying? He could have went out on top like, they had the Jordan shot, standing at the free throw line with his hand in the air. But Floyd,
E. Nelson in the comments, he's not talking about Turkey Ellis. He's talking about Bob Arum.
Yeah, and it was
of top rank.
Yeah, top ranked boxing. Yeah, but boxing is filled with guys who, and I think we were talking about this the other day. These guys, after being a star like he has been most of his adult life, maybe he yearns for that attention to get back out there, because these guys don't stay retired.
Floyd got to stay in that line. Like Floyd like that attention that all these new boxers are getting. He feels like the attention isn't on him anymore. So now he needs to get back out there. He got to do something to get back out there. So the Tyson fight was his way to get his face back in front of people. He tried the shit with the Jay-Z at the basketball game, and that just made him look like a fucking goofy. So I guess getting in the ring with old ass Tyson puts his face back out there in front of people, and now the Manny Pacquiao too. gets him where he wants to be. He want his name to be trending again. He want people talking about him again, and not in a bad way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that point from Mayor Socrates, and I also just think he owes money. He owes money. He owes people money, and he went wild with what his bread, and now he's in a hole, and he has to give some money up. And I also believe exactly what Mayor Socrates said. You could see once he retired, he had a few times where I think he was kind of throwing salt on other fighters, other upcoming fighters. Just kind of not want to give everybody their just due. And not surprising though, because Floyd wants everybody to know that he's the best at what he is, and that his whole thing was being 50-0.
But you already improved that though.
Right, but his
what is
whole
left
thing
to prove?
is, I'm 50-0, and he's trying to. He's always.
Shit, he owe money now.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So he can't really use that as his image, his whole image, which I don't understand why he felt like he needed to do that, because you could still make that your image and not really be spending the money. Like, you don't necessarily need to be spending that money all the time, bro. What are you constantly having to do that for? There's no reason to do that. So,
and also, let's remember that Floyd Mayweather is not Magic Johnson. He is not a great businessman. So, if he's not making money, he's probably spending it.
But you have people around you that are good at making money. You had 50 Cent in your corner, and you turned your back on him because you thought that you were the main character. He got that main character syndrome where he feels like everything needs to be about him. It always has to be about him. And you're a fucking goofy. I hope Pac-Man
go.
Hey, Quality TV said Pac-Man can't beat Floyd, and Enos Allen said that he looked terrible against Barrios. So maybe this Floyd Mayweather fight is the fight that he needs to show people that he can still do it. I hope he beat the shit out of Floyd, to be honest with you. I just don't like the arrogant motherfucker. I really don't. He's too arrogant for me, man. Can't stand his ass. Oh yeah, that's
gonna sell out.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be, man. I wouldn't mind seeing what the tickets gonna look like on that. And Vegas,
they're gonna be 5 bands and up. That's what I'm saying. They're not about to be no lower. The top seat gonna be 5 racks. To be right in front of it is gonna be 50 grand plus to sit right in front of that shit.
That's crazy.
I'm putting my money on Pacquiao. Fuck Floyd.
And it looks like it's about to be on Netflix. Netflix is about to have it. So
this ain't the only exciting thing we had in boxing this weekend.
No,
that's why I want to get to Clarissa. Y'all saw Clarissa and old girl?
Yeah,
man, both of them motherfuckers came out there looking like characters from Sesame Street. All that damn fur on. Get y'all goof ass on somewhere. Clarissa, I don't give a fuck how much makeup you put on. I don't give a fuck how many bikinis you wear. You still look like a man.
Clarissa Shields and Franchon Cruz Desern face off the weigh-in at on February 21st ahead of their rematch at the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Bruh, did you see the fucking weigh-in? At the weigh-in, you know they got the fight. They got the fighting at the weigh-in.
Yeah, I saw a little brawl going on.
But I don't know who specifically got the fighting because I saw Clarissa standing back and talking about it afterwards. So I'm just like, I didn't get it. But a lot of they acted a fool. I think we got the video production.
Championship of the world. It's all being brought to you by Salida Promotions and Win Records in association with 313 Presents and sponsored.
about Natasha Marie.
This nigga ass all out.
What
Look at
was
his
he
big
doing?
ass.
What was he doing? You big unathletic ass boy, get your ass up.
Get your hungry ass down some goddamn well. Man, alright, so listen. this is why they call us animals. Shit like that. Motherfucker can't go nowhere. You can't take niggas nowhere.
Man,
And them acting goddamn fool.
find a way to fight. I'm like,
Man.
just
And then all her fucking minions. Man, y'all know good and damn well y'all ain't no type of security. Y'all ain't no type of nothing. And if some real shit happens, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. All y'all sitting there with them goddamn warm-up suits on, looking like some shit from the 80s. Trying to start some shit.
I wasn't real familiar with the other lady, what's her name? Cruz Dezern. I wasn't real familiar with her, but she was physically bigger than Clarissa, so I thought she was gonna come with it, you know. They was banging though. Did you see it? Did you see any of it? Hey.
Bigger than this, and this looks an awful lot like the first fight. They are going at it immediately. Can kind of reduce a fight to a series of timing races like this. She is very difficult to get the best of as she backs Cruz Dezern up. And they get it tangled up. These exchanges. Clarissa Shields has shown some real heavyweight power. 2 fights earlier, she knocked down Daniel Perkins in the last round of that fight. So she's got some pop with these heavier weights. Cruz Dezern might have felt some of those shots, those machine gun combinations. Saw the CompuBox totals a moment ago. Another big right hand there from Shields.
Where's this knockout power? I see her punching, but I don't never see her knocking a motherfucker
those
out.
numbers are climbing right now as Shields is putting it all together here in the 6th.
And still, the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest woman of all time, Clarissa Shields.
Oh shit!
Somebody want that papoose. What is that?
Yo. Now, you know the internet. The internet says Clarissa Fields facing huge backlash for her outfit stains.
It's sweat. I mean, it's sweat.
Despite the victory last night.
Like motherfuckers will find anything, but it doesn't look funny, y'all. It look like some.
Yeah,
like they punched in her stomach. She shitted on herself.
Yeah, but look at the color of the fit, bro. And she's she's gonna sweat. Shit, women sweat. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. We human beings. Like, if you wear a certain color of clothing in the ring, and if you are somebody that sweats a lot, you sweat all over your body. Yes, you probably gonna have some stuff that look like that. So we ain't gonna knock her for that, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of see what Papoose was doing here. I kind of see what Papoose was going for here. And looking tight. But yeah, the internet, they gonna always try to find.
But also, and I hate to be like this, but I'm wearing that little ass shit. That shit 2 sizes too little. You ain't a fucking boxing match.
She gotta be comfortable, bro. And sex sales.
Have the shit tight as possible to be comfortable. Comfortable used to mean some baggy fucking sweatpants or some shit like that. Now comfortable is the tightest, smallest, most constricting shit that you can find.
That motherfucker got rolls pushing out where rolls shouldn't be.
Yeah, they're tight. They're not big enough, but just in the sense of the color of what she's wearing, it's easy for sweat to show in that kind of color.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, the sweat aspect, yes.
Yeah,
I'm not even speaking on the sweat aspect.
Right, but
it's like
get the clothes to where, you know what I mean, they fit your body. You know what I'm saying?
And flatter you. Everything ain't flattering to a woman. Right. Yeah. As women know, you know what I'm saying? Everything is not flattering to every body shape or body type. So, you know, we just got to be mindful of that. But yeah, Clarissa, she handled her own, man. She was letting them punches fly. She was letting them fly.
Hey man, them motherfucker was in there hitting. Them motherfuckers like two Mack trucks going at each other.
I didn't see too much defense going on, but they was going at it. They were throwing them bitches. Natasha Marie said, so what's the difference between what Serena wore playing tennis, swimmers, etc.? That's what Shields had on. Well, and I get what you're saying. Swimmers, yeah, they wear swimsuits, so yes. But Serena did wear a lot of the stuff. And all I'm saying is, if you're gonna wear it, you gotta get the backlash from it. You're gonna get it because it's the internet and they gonna have something to talk about. So back then, Serena was getting the backlash because, let's just keep it real, them white folk didn't want to see the big thick black woman and with all these curves. But
tennis etiquette.
Yeah.
You gotta come in there with a flat pancake butt in order for us to enjoy this tennis. We're not trying to see all that.
Sister Mary Kay fucking skirt.
Yes, but Natasha Marie, I was talking from the aspect of, how Clarissa be getting a lot of hate online for her fashion choices and saying that you heard Mayor Socrates said she looked like a man. But she been getting a lot of that online. So, this adds to it. I mean, maybe you trying to go the other direction to show people that you a real woman, this and that. Yeah, that's cool.
That's exactly what it is. She's trying to prove that she is a woman. Still look like a man. Yo, fuck.
But you remember when China from wrestling? When she did her transformation and got her body, she wanted to show that shit off. They had them outfits all up her butt crack. So.
Yeah, sex sales always gonna be there when it comes to ladies in front of the camera, no matter what.
But that ain't selling.
But that ain't selling though, man. That's what I don't like, man.
It ain't selling, but it's always gonna be an aspect of females, even if the female is not necessarily a feminine type female. It's always gonna kind of be there because of the way the stuff is marketed to us in America. I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I mean?
Natasha Marie, Serena used to look like a fucking man. Man, wasn't nobody checking for no.
She had got thick. She had got super thick, dude. You tripping.
But I said used to. I'm not talking about now or
now
towards the ending of her career. But in the beginning, man, that motherfucker, them motherfuckers look like two rats from Chicago. Both of them. Ugly motherfucker.
They from Compton.
Oh yeah, Compton. My bad. Please don't hurt me.
But that's just an aspect of women's sports, I guess, at this point. Because what's her name? Angel Reese. You gonna show her muscle toe off? What you call it?
Camel toe.
Camel toe. You gonna show that motherfucker?
and then plus you gotta remember, female boxing wasn't looked at like that. It didn't get a lot of a big audience towards female boxing. So, you remember how many of Layla Ali fights have y'all watched?
Not that many.
Exactly.
Not that many.
Yeah.
So it wasn't televised like female boxing is now. People can say what they want to say, and I'm gonna say what I want to say about Clarissa, but at the end of the day, she shined a lot of light on female boxing.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Last few years is bringing more eyes, and once again, I mean, that just doubles back to the why Floyd's coming back and all of this. Boxing is more interesting than it has been for a long time, with multiple fighters, multiple fights people wanting to see. So, I mean, it kind of just all towards back to that. And we also, I know there's a big fight this weekend also. Ryan Garcia had a big fight that he won. Basically dominated the fight all the way through. Had a big knockdown in the first round. Great first punch out the gate that rattled old boy, and man, put him on.
I think that's the fight.
He dominated that whole fucking fight.
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia, I think that was his most complete outing right there, where he showed like domination. Because what's been Ryan Garcia not that he didn't have the knockout power or the kind of like dominating people, right?
He couldn't finish.
His thing was he just wasn't consistent because
he couldn't finish.
Yeah, he was good. He did his thing in the first fight against Devin Haney, but obviously that got taken away from him from supposedly being on HGH or something like that. He was basically juicing, so he got that taken away. And then he came back. He fought Rolly Ramiro, but Rolly put him on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And so people were looking like, damn, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna have to probably win this one, or else we don't know what we're gonna look at you. So he needed this fight. So it's just him being consistent. Cause I mean, he's marketable. He's like the pretty boy Mexican kid.
Pretty boy,
in there.
And he Mexican. He got that big demographic behind him. Oh yeah. So
and I think that's why he's been let stick around for so long, because he's marketable. Because he ain't a bad fighter, but he's definitely not a top tier fighter to me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, the big dogs is looking like they want to push the Shakur Stevenson fight. He called Shakur out during the fight. Oh, that's Oscar right there. Oscar was feeling that dope. That was that coke kicked in right there. Oscar
coke out.
Oscar was on big dope that night, boy. Big dope.
Enoch said just wasn't a champion. I agree.
Well, Ryan looked like he's getting that push now, because that's like you said. He got Golden Boy behind him. He's very marketable. They trying to push him for that next big fight. With, I guess you could say, the rematch with old boy Devin Haney. So that's where the money gonna be made. Devin Haney calls out Ryan Garcia, says it will be the biggest match in history.
Yeah, but the only reason why Devin Haney calling them out now though is because they're trying to push the Shakur fight. The Shakur fight is really what they're trying to do right after the fight. Ryan called out Shakur. Shakur was already there all night. He was with the announcers. He was with the announcers all night. They were putting the camera on him, asking him about the prelims and the undercard, asking him how he liked the fight. So they were marketing Shakur the whole time that night. And so then boom, Ryan calls him out, and then they have the Ring magazine put that that pic that production just had up. They put that out. That was going viral and all that. And I think Devin saw that, and Devin was like, "No, there's no way. Ryan's hot. He just had a fire match. I just had a big win. My last fight. I was knocking Ryan because I had his win taken away. I stripped him of his win. But hey, there's money to be made. I'm not gonna let Shakur get that money before me, because look, if Shakur beat Ryan, it's not gonna be as profitable for him to fight Ryan.
Yeah, that's why Haney's trying to get himself on out there. Like, hey man, let's get this rematch before you go do that, because if he gets knocked out, there won't be a rematch. There wouldn't be a Devin Haney rematch, because it wouldn't be worth it.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be marketable.
I'm glad you broke that down, because I didn't get that. I didn't get what they were saying with the Shakur Stevenson angle, which Shakur Stevenson was at the fucking match. So I'm like, how the hell is Devin Haney stepping in? But that's why. Like you said, Ryan is hot, and there's money to be made. There's money to be made. Yeah, because Golden Boy putting the money behind him.
Yeah, because before this match, Rolly is really the guy, the WBC, but he put Ryan on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, WBA. So Rolly put Ryan on his ass in New York City and got that knockout. And Rolly looked at it as like the goofball and all that. He talked crazy. He's not taken serious, but he really got knockout power, and he really can hit like a motherfucker. You gotta watch it.
He is funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan was on the decline before this fight. But he looked so good in the fight, and he did so well. Boom! Now he up there.
Dominated.
And Devin needs that. He needs, in order for boxing fans to get 100% back behind Devin Haney, he needs to be able to go and put Ryan on his ass, and you know what I mean, to get that respect. Because a lot of people are like, man, you can't take your L. You got to go say Ryan was juicing. You couldn't take your L, right? But you know what I'm saying? So it's like he wants that reputation to look like, yeah, I'm really that guy.
So-
plus, I'm gonna get a payday. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
which one would you rather see, the
I'd
Shakur
rather see
or the
Shakur.
Haney too?
I'd rather see Shakur because of Shakur's way of boxing, and like everybody thinks that Shakur is the next guy. So I would like to see what Ryan could do, could his power and could his power put Shakur down? Like could people be underestimating Ryan and his power, and actually being able to put Shakur on the mat because Shakur's so technical and so fast? Will Ryan actually be able to catch him? But
I want to see the Haney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But to be real, the more marketable fight is going to be Devin Haney because
I want to see the Haney because of the juicing allegations and you know what I'm saying, like, so it wasn't counted as a loss towards him. So let's get two clean fighters in the ring and go at it.
Yeah,
and then there won't be no excuses.
Right, and it's an actual rematch of what people have been wanting to see. Because I think since then everybody's been wanting to see the rematch. Boxing fans have been wanting to see it. So,
well, maybe Haney is letting his time slip away because the hot name right now is Shakur Stevens.
Yeah, if he lets Shakur get that fight, it's over with. He can hang it up because a rematch wouldn't be profitable, especially if Shakur wins.
Shakur wins. Yeah. So,
then you would have to call out Shakur.
But I think Golden Boy and I don't know what is Shakur top rank or PBC. I be forgetting or Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney's a PBC. I think he's PBC. But whoever it is, they need to go ahead and get that. They need to go ahead and get it together because
at 147, boy, them boy, hey, it's looking spicy at 147 now though.
Yeah, WBO. I think that's PBC. So they need to go ahead and get that together, man, so they can sit down with the Coke boy, Coke boy.
The Sheiks, they better go get with the Arab, get their money, man. Let's get this shit rock. Cause we want to see a damn a round robin, goddammit. Let's put all the motherfuckers on the card.
So boxing is becoming exciting again. Because for a while it had started to fade away. When nobody really watching.
Floyd was the only one keeping it together. It was just Floyd really through the 2010s. Floyd and then your boy the Bronx Bomber, heavyweight
Deontay
Wilder.
Yeah.
And then he fell off.
Yeah, but then he fell off because of Fury and everything. But when he was knocking people out, he was bringing some heavyweight excitement back to boxing there. 2017, 2018.
They was putting him in the same breath as a Mike Tyson with the power.
Yeah.
Quick question. He was bringing a little bit back, but it was really just him and Floyd, and then obviously Floyd did the big fight with what's it called from the UFC. Or from the UFC, McGregor.
Oh, okay,
and then that was his cash out, and then he left. But then they finally started promoting boxers to me after Floyd retired. That's when they started finally trying to showcase Bud a little bit. But then they were really jumping on. Who Bud beat when he beat Earl Spence. Earl Spence was really supposed to be the next guy. Like top guy, and that's what they were.
Bud beat that boy senseless.
Yeah, but because Bud ain't never been the one that boxing really wanted to promote. They always kind of put him to the side. That's why he didn't get his props all the way until
he's rough.
Yeah, he's a rough. Yeah. Just his image, and you know what I mean.
So that's not what they want. That's not what they want to see. That's not what they want to sell. He's him. He ain't out here trying to be all a pretty boy and all flashy. What you see is what you get. If I got my braids done 2 weeks ago and I got a fight tomorrow, I ain't getting my hair redone.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But quick question. What does a Floyd and Bud look like?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, and I think that's what's gonna happen. I honestly think
Bud do that, so? He owe Shannon Crowder an apology. If he do that,
An apology for what?
Like I said, it
He just
sounded
made
good.
his whole stance, trying to act like he above coming back. No dollar amount would make him come back. He shitted on that man on his own show. Like, come on now.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna say it right then and there. He's going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's gonna beat Pacquiao in this September fight. I'm gonna call it now. He beating Pacquiao in September, and they're gonna set up a Floyd and Bud fight. Because as soon as I saw it, and he's coming out of retirement, he's gonna fight Bud again. He's gonna fight him. They're gonna put the money up for them to fight. There's too much money for them not to fight.
I thought you were done. No matter what.
But shit, we thought Floyd was done. We thought Mike Tyson was done.
Amount of money. Floyd didn't say no amount of money can make him
It's
go
the
against his
heat.
morals.
It's the heat of the moment. People talk. Layla Ali said if the money was right, she'll jump in the ring with Clarissa. And then when the money became right, what did she do? Back out. So people say shit just to be saying it.
Yeah, Floyd.
But-
Bud, I think Bud was just doing that to be smooth.
Yeah,
He
because
didn't
I don't.
want to just sound like a sellout. I get it. You know, you getting recorded. You don't need to be all extra. Like, he could have been like, yeah, I'll definitely step in there for 250, 300. You know,
Exactly.
He could have said that. He could have, but you know, he took the high ground and being moral and not wanting to look a certain way and look money hungry. I get it. You're playing it cool, but guess what?
Money
Time
talks
goes.
and bullshit walk.
Right, and Floyd out of retirement, bro. He is officially out of retirement. This is where the money is made. This is where
Motherfuckers about to jump on that money train while they can.
People want to see Floyd against Bud Crawford.
people
I
want
would
to see
love
it.
to see that.
People have been asking about that fight because
Man, but
everybody.
Floyd, but if Bud beat him, it ain't even like it don't even mean as much because
It does,
it's an old Mayweather.
but it
Look,
don't matter.
Look.
It will mean a lot.
Look,
That-
even
that
if it
shit
don't
would
mean
mean
a
a lot.
lot, guess what do mean a lot? When that man ended up getting paid $200 to $300 million.
I don't think Bud has made enough money. I mean, I won't say that because I'm not counting that man pocket in there.
Because he
but-
sure act like he act like he made it. He act like he done. He act
Yeah,
like
he
just
has.
in retirement.
and maybe he got some good ass investments on the side. Who knows? But shit, I thought he had enough money too until he didn't.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I'm pretty sure he's good because he up there in Omaha. He said he's learned from Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. He real estate portfolio. He looked pretty. You know, Bud is very like I feel like he's thrifty. Even though I've seen him rocking Louis now, and he about trying to get the money and making the money. But he moving and shaking. He going to Vegas watching Ryan, and he in Detroit watching Clarissa. So he's staying in front of the camera. He's staying in that energy. This is why I know he's gonna fight him because he's staying in the energy. I watched the Ryan fight. Right, Bud is in the front row.
Facts.
Bud was in the front row, and now look, if you and look as black men, we know when you watching a fight or you watch somebody around the way, people fighting, you zoned in watching it, and you be like, yeah, man, I want to get up in there too. I want to knock a motherfucker head off too.
You feel it. You feel that adrenaline. That shit pushes you towards that that ring.
That's how Bud was looking in the crowd. He was looking in the crowd like he ready to get back up in there and knock somebody's head off.
How many
he was looking.
How many Roy Jones Jr. fights you done watch, and after that motherfucker fight, you feel like you can whoop the world?
And Bud is a fighter. Like he's not and it's not like he lose. It's not like Bud be losing these fights, and he don't lose. For one, he doesn't lose, just like Floyd don't lose, and he don't get hit. Bud be looking like he just walked out there when he lose these fights. He don't be looking swollen.
And that's why the people would want to see a Bud and Floyd, two defensive fighters.
Yeah, they both
gets the knockout?
Big counter punchers. That's their whole thing is countering.
Exactly. So that'll be that'll be let's get this fight. Let's get this fight going.
Yeah.
Who do I need to talk to in the Illuminati to get this shit going?
Hey, get man, keep singing in the Illuminati too. Hey, just so y'all know, address that to Mayor Socrates at the Game Changers Podcast.
Yeah. We all benefit.
Cause he's sending that bat signal. If they listening, hey man, that's him, man.
Long we ain't gotta do none of that Diddy and Epstein shit. We all good.
Oh, you definitely doing that. You doing that. No, ain't no we. You definitely doing that.
Direct that to meritocracy.
Yeah, for sure. Ready?
Go ahead.
But check this out, man. Everybody that's watching right now, man, y'all stay tuned. We're not done. We got a whole new show for y'all that's about to come out. So, man, listen. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.